Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Master of Olympus Zeus. We finished up Zeus and the Zeus and Europa adventure in the last playlist. So today, or over the next couple of days, we're going to be moving on to Perseus and Medusa. So let's jump into it.
In a time of darkness, discord reigned in Greece, and the people lived apart from each other. Now a new day is dawning, and the time has come for a leader to rise up and, for the first time, draw the people together, uniting them in a mighty city. Zeus himself has selected you to achieve this remarkable feat, and has pointed you to a site in the Argo. The city's name will be Argos. People will flock to the city in the hopes of learning a trade and feeding their families, and they will expect you to provide for them. Other would-be leaders in Greece are also trying to start new cities. Some of them will achieve a modicum of success, while others will fail completely. You might encounter them in your journeys.
So, this time we're playing as Argos. At the moment we can't see anyone on the map. All we have is Ethiopia, and they don't like us. So, go figure. So, what do we have available? Houses as normal. The only food we have is fish. Oh, I vaguely remember Poseidon absolutely wrecking my shit on this one. What ways of money have we got? So we have... well, we can't sell anything. Do we have taxes? Nope. Okay. So, the only way we can make money... sorry, I'll rephrase that. At the moment we can't make any money, so we have to be very careful. So there's going to be one where every penny counts. So we're going to set up anyway the same way as before. I suppose this can go up a little bit more and then across from there, I'd say. So yeah, we'll set up the same way as before, except this time, instead of having two setups at the start, I'm just going to have one. We'll expand this direction and up, and once again I'm going to be using the tried and true method that I'm familiar with. We don't even have avenues this time, so we'll replace these later. That's going to be our basic setup on the go. We won't bother with an agora just yet because, as I said, things are going to be tight on this one. So we'll get a couple of fisheries up here, and we're going to want to be a lot more cautious with food on this one, because what happens is Poseidon comes in, and when he comes in he shuts down all your fisheries and actually destroys them. So consider we've no income, we have to be very careful about these getting destroyed, but also when he shuts them down and or destroys them, we're going to need to make sure we have enough food to get us through that. So that is something we're going to have to consider as well. So I suppose, where are we going to be putting our... we can put our... no, we can't, we've no bridge. Okay, so our sheep then are going to have to go all the way up here. No, we can actually fit them down here. Ideally right here would be perfect, but we don't actually have access to bridges yet, so we have no way to get over to this land at the moment. Yeah, so we'll unpause for the moment, and we'll let people move in. Are they coming from the north or are they coming from the south? South, okay. I will keep the speed at this speed. I think the granary from the last adventure kept collapsing because of the speed, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't happen when the speed is on 90%. So let's just test it, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, I suppose that one doesn't count. There was no one actually in the place. Yes. See, I feel like something doesn't quite work properly. He would normally go up there, but that time he's just looping around in a constant loop. And face is going to collapse. Can we get up there? He should just go straight now. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, we'll stick just another one down there for now. We'll be fine. So the other problem I've found with fisheries is they don't. This figure is never 100% accurate anyway. There's various issues with this figure, but it gives you a rough idea as to how much food you're producing. But it doesn't work properly with fisheries for some reason. It will only show when either when they've produced food.
I'm not moving until you hire someone to help me unload these goods.
When the fishing ships are first out. They only work in those situations. There's a little cheese you can do, by the way, if you're out of population. Just temporarily increase them so there's suddenly enough staff in here, and then bring it back down while you're waiting for more population to come in. As I said, normally I would have immediately built 2 of these, but given I don't have any money, I don't really want to do that. Not money, no income. I don't want to do that. Building these is also going to be a pain because... Oh. Well, there we go. We have income. So, you can go ahead and get started. Yeah, I think I will. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause and I'm going to get a couple of, we'll get 5 set up for now. And I'm going to chuck in this trading outpost, and we're just going to get this set up to start getting a trickle of money in. We're going to want it as soon as possible. Is that all the sheep? Okay. So we're gonna get that in, and since we are going to have some amount of money in, 'cause that's going to be 60. Yeah, 60. So that's 600. 720. Per 720 per year. Oops, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will go ahead and get this second one set up. We are going to have to. We're going to be fighting unrest here as well soon. So this might be a little bit. Optimistic. We'll see if we can even make do without an infirmary for now. While we're getting these done. You see, now it's up to 800, but it'll plummet back down to 0, which is quite annoying. Can you sell anything? No, all you do is buy fleece. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get another couple of fisheries. On the go. Force him to go up that direction. He should be able to cover all of them, and that should be enough food for a while. Hopefully. A little bit too late. There we go. We are also limited on, we have a hard limit on the amount of food we can get in because the amount of usable coastline. There's a bit more on this side, obviously, but once again, we don't have any bridges, so we can't get over there. A couple of people leaving, that's fine though, we'll replenish them. How's the unrest looking at the moment? Yeah, it's still okay.
I'm not moving until you hire someone to help me unload these goods.
Again, cheese the system a little bit. You just can go and unload. Get a bit more food in at least. A little bit more. Now, you do have to be careful because they will start to leave if they don't get any food. So we do need to be careful about that. I suppose I could get a couple more fisheries down here. How's our money looking? Our money is still looking good, so let's go ahead and get them in. I said I'm more worried about Poseidon when Poseidon invades, but I suppose we'll hope for the best. I did take up a little bit of room there that I could put more fisheries on, but I'll come back to that in a bit, I suppose. And we'll get ready to feed another. Actually, tell you what, we won't. We will instead get culture on the go here. And for now, I'm even going to turn off the fleece. We're struggling too much for population and for employees. I do need to start getting these food though before they start leaving. There's the unrest. Still hasn't grown. Still okay. It has enough food for now. We will start feeding these people. At the very least, it will give us more population, but my biggest worry is that they just start leaving the village, the city. And the problem is when they start leaving the city, you can't get any new people in. People will be if you have a bad reputation, people won't want to move into your city, which makes sense. But it means if you get to that point, rebuilding after that is very difficult. So, but we should be okay. We do have a steady income of people. These are now upgrading, so the houses are going fine. We do need to produce some form of profit at some point, and we need to get people into a homestead, which is the next one after Hovel, where they need fleece. So we will need to increase our fleece production to cover that. And we have some sales. Nice. Even better. Nearly met our yearly quota as well. So what I'll do at this point is I'll go ahead and hook this up to the rest anyway. Just out of curiosity, if I put that there... No, you don't actually make it all the way up. Okay. Okay, we have a little bit more food coming in. 445, 240. So our food is looking okay. Almost have enough population to warrant turning on the fleece again. 95, 196, we're getting 40 a month, so that's fine. So I'll actually go ahead and prepare. These are all only temporary anyway, because I will rebuild the structures here once I have avenues. You'll find very quickly, yeah, even right now, none of these, few of these will upgrade because of the lack of appeal. So we will work on that after the fact though. So we have 87. Can get another 160 in. So one thing we could do is increase wages, but we don't really have enough of enough cash flow to really justify that. As you can see, our finances are down. Last year we're just burning money. So even this year, after expenses, granted we did do some building, we're still our maximum amount of exports isn't much higher than our wages as is. We've no way to collect taxes, and the only thing that we can sell is that handful of fleece, and as I say that, you can buy more, even better. Okay, so what I'll do then at this point is I'll actually turn on the fleece again. 82, and what we'll do is we'll put in another 2. Got a couple more sheep, and we'll start getting these ones upgraded with what they need in fleece, and I'll put down some parks or something like that then to build up the appeal to or even, do we have any monuments? No monuments. What have we got? Yeah, we have parks. They're very expensive, but it's the only thing that we can do at the moment. And again, we'll keep half of a supply in here, and then the rest will go out to here. Which again, we will also limit at 16. Don't have much else anyway, and there's still only one other partner on the map anyway. So, right, so we have fulfilled our first one, with just the with the original 5 that we had. So that's good. I'm assuming it was the 5 because these only started in the next year, and they might have helped out towards the end, but even still. So we are producing enough, even just to sell to him alone. These are the homesteads, and we need 500 people in a homestead. So let's pull up a calculator here very quickly. So we need 15 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 18. These are all appeals. So if I just get as many of these as possible upgraded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Annoyingly, that's that's not enough. So we will need to also provide some fleece here, but that's okay. We do have enough, and considering fleece is currently the only thing, even better. Fleece is the only thing that we have to sell. I'm going to actually put down another couple of these. We'll do that. Another 5 of them. So sheep can only move on meadows, and there's a couple of these patches where it's just a single patch of meadow where the sheep can't actually move from, so they're not going to spread out all over the area like they did in the other one. Kind of good, but good from a logistic point of view of building, but it feels like it kind of takes away from the fun of just having sheep roam around. Would like to have the sheep up here. Feels like it makes sense for sheep, or well, maybe goats would make a bit more sense up here, up on a bit of a mountain type thing. So yeah, so all we got to do now is produce a profit of 500. Our finances are down. We'll probably have to wait till next year just so we don't have any building expenses. But I think we're gonna have, yeah, we'll have this one in absolutely no problem at all. So we'll just have to wait till next year to get our profit right. Our finances are obviously going to be down after this year because of the construction that we had to do. Annoyingly, that went into this year, but that's fine. Can count? It did. Perfect. Oh, there we go. So yep, we'll have this one now. Just have to wait it out.
Argos is on its way to becoming a great city, and even the residents of Mount Olympus have begun to take notice.